'cause I got something to say. I feel us fading. Listen carefully. Let's stop this charade. Stop this charade. Stop this charade. I wanna make things right. Run away on this night. Do whatever we like.
That is right. Typical Tyreek. We're here. We're back. Wow, that sounds really weird. Why does that sound weird? Hey, Billy. Typical Tyreek. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. I feel like something's off. Hold on. What is up? Hello, hello. Oh. No. That's not it either. Hold, my friends. Hold. Maybe. Check. I don't know what's going on. We don't want that. Okay, I'm not sure. Hello. It's a very odd sound coming in my ears. I can barely hear myself. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And it doesn't sound like a robot. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why. We've yet to figure out why it does that. When I use my Shure microphone with the Wavelink software, sometimes it gets like alien sounding. It gets crazy. All right, so here's the deal. So here's what, thank you, Billy. Appreciate that. Here's what happens. Sometimes I work a little late. The nights that I don't have my daughter and when my significant other is not home, either whether he's working or doing something else, he's actually out in the woods right now. Well, he's probably getting close to being done, but we went hunting early this morning. He decided to go hunting again this afternoon. He had a quick, couple hours the kid do it. So here I am hanging out. What's up, Cosmin? How are you? So sometimes I'll just do these little weird hangouts. I'm like, I want to work on a couple things. Here's the thing. Yes, I could go outside. I could go for a walk. I could go run errands. I could do other things, but I have things I want to work on that I think are fun. So this is actually fun for me. And sometimes I feel guilty for wanting to sit and keep doing it when everybody's home. So sometimes I just am like, no, I'm going to just hang out and do it for fun. So so that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do right now. So here's a couple things. So some of you have been here and have hung out. What's up, Mariano? Man, we got all kinds of people hanging out with me tonight. What's up, Laura? So, a couple things. I have changed my camera angle, right? I've also changed my other camera. Don't love that angle at all. So we got to figure something out with that. The lighting's weird. By the way, that is my Canon, my old Canon, Mail After Dark. That's my old Canon M50. That's the Canon M50. The resolution is lower on that because it's routed through USB and it's the Canon EOS Canon Utility app. And that will diminish the resolution. So yes, the camera angle is different. The main camera angle is different. And here's the deal. I wanted to have this in the background. I used to stream at this angle more straight on. And I worked on these lights, which that's flickering a little bit. I want that. I want there to be background. I want to do some stuff in the background. Do I love the door? No. I should probably scooch over too. So that's the other thing. I'm working on all the angles. I do not love sitting where I'm sitting. My monitors are more to the right. Anyway, so I'm making adjustments, right? So I'm kind of playing around with that. But I had an idea that I kind of wanted to explore. There's two things I want to do. I want to create a new screen, the starting soon screen. This one that you guys are used to. First of all, we got double logo going on there, so that needs fixed. But I also want a new starting soon screen because that's been around for a while and it's time to change it. But also, I kind of had this epiphany. You guys, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with ideas. And last night was one of those moments. And I had this thought and I thought, oh my gosh. So one of the things that I think people want to do is they want to have what are called transitions inside StreamYard. And you know, you could totally create a transition, which would be you could do like a GIF, a GIF file that you pull up, just like that one that I pulled up. That's a GIF file that's just on loop. Now it's playing in OBS, but I could totally do the same thing as long as it's 3 megabytes or less, which is the problem is that it's very difficult to design a quality GIF that's 3 megabytes or less. And I should let's go with a, what's up? Man, everybody's hanging out. What is up? We got 9 people hanging out with me tonight. You guys, this is hilarious. I love it. I basically was saying, if you're just joining, I was basically saying, sometimes I like to work on stuff and I like to be creative, right? I've been so busy during the days that I haven't had the times like I used to sit and be creative. Plus, when I'm in the middle of the day, it's like you're always getting your emails always pinging at you and you're just chasing stuff. But I always feel guilty sitting down and continuing to play while my daughter's home or when, Doug's home. And right now I'm home alone for at least probably the next 45 minutes to an hour. So sometimes I like to just be creative, but I'm like, you know what I love doing the most? I really love doing is hanging out with all you. So I thought, I like to do these live hangouts. So tonight we're doing a live hangout. Usually I pour a cocktail when I do that. This is the standard, man, my ice is melting. This is the standard vodka with it's Tito's vodka. I know James Hicks is laughing because he already knew what it was. Tito's, he's always teased me about my Tito's. Tito's, little grapefruit, little basil leaf, little water. You guys need to let me know if the mic gets weird. So my techie people, Cosmin, Typical Tyreek, James Hicks, Don Moody even, if that happens, we got to figure out why it's doing that. So I'm using the Shure mic. I am streaming and outputting that through the Wavelink app. That is the only time that tends to be the problem. Some of you have mentioned that you think it might be a resource issue, which better effing not be the case because I spent too much money on this computer. Yeah, it's coffee and melon time. So Mariano's drinking coffee. Okay, sounds good. All right, so as I mentioned, one of the things I wanted to kind of do, I need to finish my thought. Okay, so what I was saying is in StreamYard, you could upload a GIF to do a transition. So a transition would be like, let's just play and act like this is an animated file, okay? So I would click on an overlay inside of StreamYard and I'd be like, all right, it's time for, it's time for the live hangout. Let's go. I could play that. It'd be a GIF, blah, blah, blah. It'd be animated and then it would go away, right? I'd have to click off of it. But the problem with that is that it cannot be over 3 megabytes. And I kind of want transition. So James Hicks is somebody, by the way, everybody, go check out his stuff. He does a really good job with his show of the production aspect. So he's playing like these little transitional things throughout his show. He's got a show on Thursday, for example, with his buddy Montel called Team No Sleep. And they talk sports stuff, social issues with sports. I really enjoy tuning in. It's a later show. He's also got another show where he talks technology and stuff. But he does a really good job with the production piece. He also uses Ecamm. I'm using browser-based stuff here, right? We're using browser-based. We're not going crazy here. We're keeping it simple. So I had this epiphany last night. Why don't I just design a short little video clip that could actually have some music, but then not have music? So, because one of the things I like is to be able to talk before that transition in. So I'm going to try this and you guys tell me what you think. I'm also going to, I got to work on my streaming playlist because right now, what we got going is I'm going to try this. I hear that all the time. I do not love lyrical music when you are playing background music, by the way. just so everybody knows. And that list you were listening to had a lot of lyrical, meaning there's a lot of songs in there that are sung. I like instrumental. So one thing I like about Epidemic Sound is that you can actually, for the most part, you can actually do you can do instrumental. You can a lot of these songs, like right here, that has an instrumental version of it. It's got a regular and it's got an instrumental, whatever. So anyway, we'll see how this goes for a minute. I may end up switching that up again. Okay, so can StreamYard use web files too? WebM files too? I doubt it. I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure I even know what that is. It says WebM. What's a WebM, James? I don't even know what that is. All right, by the way, if you guys did not get the memo, you're seeing right now a different layout that StreamYard just released last week. It's called Picture in Picture. So I'm sharing my screen, but I also am hanging out right here down in the corner. So, okay. Man, my ears, these headphones, they're comfortable and I like them, but man, they make my ears hot. All right. I feel like it's getting toasty down here. Down here. I'm down in the dungeon, as Doug calls it, who is on his way home as of right now from the woods. Okay. Oh. All right. So here's what we got. You sound like a robot. There it is. Okay, Cosmin, it's happening. It's happening. It's when I share my screen. It's when I share my screen. Everybody told me that did it go away when I took that off? Did it go away? That's what I want to know. Somebody, I think it was James that pointed out that he notices it happens when I share my screen. Actually, I can listen to myself. Hold on. I think I can. Do I still sound like a robot? That's my question. And when you say robot, well, I'm not sure. Oh, see. Well, hello, Caleb. Look at you chiming in. Oh, I think we figured it out. I bet it's something that silly and simple. It is. Hold on. Okay. I'm not sharing system audio. All right, let's just try this. I'm going to uncheck. So I'm just sharing my, okay, let's try. Okay, do I sound like a robot again? That's the question. Do I sound like a robot? I think I know what might be the problem. Did it go away? Is it still doing it? Sounds like an echo chamber. Okay, hold on. Okay. We're back. Your voice is high pitched. Oh my gosh. We got all kinds of people chiming in to help. Okay. It went away. So we know it went away. I turned the music off. That's better. Weird. So James, you're going to have to figure this one out for me. So we got Caleb who chimed in. So here's the thing. That is a good thought because here's what I will tell you all. I can't even do it. Yeah, I can. Okay, hold on. I think I can. Screen 2. Yeah. I don't want that countdown in there though. Hold on. Okay. I'm going custom on you guys. So, because I want to avoid this audio issue, is the same. Oh my God. Why is it doing that? I will switch mics here in just a sec. So I'm using Wavelink. So Chris, Caleb, I share my screen in StreamYard. I did not have that check mark selected when I shared my screen. But that's an interesting thought that I'd never thought about before, because if you look here, browser, if I share, so I'm streaming, and if I'm sharing system audio and I share it on there, it's going to duplicate the audio. But we got to figure this out. It's something I'm doing, I bet. I bet it's something on my end I got to make sure I don't do. And I don't know what that's going to be. Is it when I do music? I wonder if it's when I stream the music. So, okay, let's back up. I have the music off. It's not streaming. Browser's not streaming. I'm only streaming out of here. All right, let's try this. I'm going to go back to the other way. So we're back on CamLink. Now I'm going to share my screen with StreamYard. You guys tell me now, is there an echo? Is there an echo at this time? Are we echoing? Do I sound like a robot? Maybe. I don't know about the high pitch thing. That's really got to be very annoying for everyone. I'm sorry about that. I will switch my mic. I want to use this microphone because I love this microphone. It sounds awesome. Yes, echo. Okay, so there's an issue with the sharing of the screen. Do you have your mic in OBS? Yes, but it's muted. See, Cosman's the OBS person. He's always chiming in about no, but it's high pitched. All right. I don't want high pitch for you guys. So hold on, let me switch mics. Switching it up. All right, we're back. We are back. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure why all that's happening. I apologize. We should be good now. So there's something with the XLR with the Wave app. I don't know what it is. It's annoying. I hate it. It kind of pisses me off, actually. I should not be high pitched now. I should sound fine. Do we sound? Yes, much better. Yep, there we go. So this is the Elgato Wave 3, the USB microphone. Old trusty. It's old trusty, right? Okay. Can we get back on task now that the audio thing, we wonder if it's a bit rate thing between OBS and Wavelink. It's got to be something funky. I agree. I'm not making you guys deal with high pitch. We're not doing high pitch. No. No high pitch. Okay. Take a drink. Oh, thank you for that reminder. It got us off task, didn't it? The Shure mic is USB. So the Shure mic I actually right now have running through the Focusrite. I'm using the XLR. It is the MV7 that is capable to be USB, but I like the XLR because I can use the cloud lifter. Yeah. So, all right. We're not going to turn this into an audio show, but you guys are all awesome. This is freaking awesome. Okay. Don Moody. No. He's like, no. Okay. Here we go. The high pitch thing. God, that's terrible. So sorry about that. That had to be miserable for everybody. Okay. I need to make a quick tweak here. Sorry, guys. Real quick. I got to tweak that up. There we go. Now I can hear. Okay. For some reason, the music died. That's actually really funny. Yeah. Okay. I got some options for you, Billy. I might have to do a Christmas show. Okay. Let me go back to where we were. We're going to get some music playing again. Maybe. Or not. We're just not going to have music playing. Oh, I'm not listening in the right thing. Jeez. Now let me get your shit together. All right. Okay. We're good. Okay, so here's what I was wanting to do. I want to show you. So we're going to work on what I was trying to describe. My God, it took 2 million hours to figure that out, didn't it? Let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, cool. All right, here's what y'all are seeing. So I should talk to Nick, actually. I should message him. I will do that. That's a good idea. He and I are StreamYard partners together, so I'm sure he'd be willing to help me out. So here's what I got. I am going to tell you guys that, I'm a certified Canva creative. I am on a beta version of their video editor, so you may or may not have some of the features I show you that you see, or it may not look exactly the same. But this should be fine. These features are coming. We should be good to go. So, okay. Share screen. Yeah, thank you, Chris. I appreciate the confirmation, and thank you for hanging out with us. So here's what I'm talking about: making transitions inside of StreamYard without any other crazy software. Now, you would need to be on one of the paid plans because in order to use the custom video feature, you are going to need to be on a paid plan. So if you're on a paid plan, you could do this. This is a browser-based application that we're going to be talking about. So this is Canva. Now, Canva is amazing and continues to get better and better about all kinds of cool things. They are definitely up in the game in the video world. So this is what this video looks like right now. Just a little mood, little lava lampish mood stuff, right? So kind of fun. These are all animated. So these are just some graphics that are animated on here. They literally, and then it's going to loop right there. So if you look here, this is actually an animated item. It's an element that animates. Same with the text. So you can do a lot of cool stuff, a lot of things. I love that lava lamp in the background. So I was thinking about something like that, just to sort of like create some stuff. Now you're going to have to bear with me because I'm going to talk about two types of transitions that I think we can all create and use in StreamYard. So the first one is just something like this, a little short transition. I'm actually going to, now that I think about it, I'm going to make a quick, hold on a second. I'm going to make a quick copy because I'm about to butcher this thing up. We're going to make a copy. Now we're going to go back. All right, we're back. So, okay, here we go. So I'm going to shorten this up. I'm going to make it, I don't know, we'll make it like 7 seconds, right? 7 seconds, okay? And I'm actually going to have an issue because I need you to hear the stuff. Okay, there is still music playing, and you can hear it. I apologize. Let's stop that. Okay. All right. So we're going to pick a song. We're going to go to audio. Now, if you use Epidemic Sound, you can download whatever song you want. If you use Canva Pro, there is a library of music. However, here's what you have to do. You have to ensure that when you go download that file, I have to add music first. When you download the file, you have to connect your YouTube account. If you don't do that, you're going to get a strike. So the other way around this is to have a subscription to something or use royalty-free music. So you don't even have to worry about it. Okay. Now I'm going to be using the stuff that's right in here because I have an Epidemic Sound subscription. To me, it's worth the money because I like to play the music so much. I like to use the music. So that's what I do. So all this stuff in here, even if you use a free song, you're going to get a strike. You're going to get a strike even if you use a free song if you do not connect your YouTube channel. So first, before you download. So let me listen to a couple things here. Actually, yeah. And I can't hear that. I know why. Okay. I got to fix something real fast. Okay, hold on. We're going to do something really quick. Let me fix something. God, this has been a damn shit show trying to get this a copyright strike. Yeah, so what happens, typical Tyreek, is that when you go to YouTube and you use music or songs, they will actually, so if your channel's not monetized, they likely aren't going to take your video down. It depends on what level of strike you get. Basically that video cannot be monetized. So it's very important that you do all the right steps. You don't want to get a copyright strike. So basically you can't just use whatever song you want out there. You can't use videos even, whatever videos you want out there. And so you have to make sure you have the rights to use that music. So when I play music, that's because I'm using the subscription-based service Epidemic Sound. I pay, a fee per month and I get this library of music that I can use in my social media and I can use it on my podcast. And sound effects like the party time. Okay, we found that one today in our weekly stream earlier today, but that's a sound effect that I actually downloaded from Epidemic Sound. I can use that as long as I'm paying for that subscription service. So you don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay, let's try this again. Let me see if I can hear this. Audio. I know you can't see what I'm doing yet. Hold on. I'll get you there. I still hear nothing. I broke my stuff, you guys. I broke my stuff. All right, so I want to make sure. Oh, that might be why. Hold on, let's try that again. Now I hear it. Oh, okay, I got it fixed. Okay, now I can hear what you hear. Okay, silly stuff. All right, let's find a... I don't want anything crazy. I just want something actually really simple. So we're going to go with something I already uploaded. So you can download audio files and upload them if you're on Canva Pro. And so that's what we got. Okay, that's what we're going to use. Boom, we got that. So if I add that, you see the audio file, right? Now, I at this point can clip a file. I can clip an audio file, but I cannot fade it in or out. They're working on that. So what we have is now a sample video. How would you guys like to actually see what it is? Okay, so then it goes away, right? There's a reason I'm doing this. I'm doing this sloppy right now, okay? So we're going to do, back to that, I'm going to create a transition. So I'm actually going to make this black. I'm going to, I feel good about, yeah. Okay, I feel good about the beginning. How long is that? That's 5 seconds. See down there where it says 5? That's 5 seconds. I'm going to shorten that to 2.5 seconds. And we're going to create a transition. You don't have these things. Chill out, everybody. We're going to dissolve that. Okay, play. The music cuts out. It's sloppy, I know. I don't love it either. Okay, we got this. I can totally edit the audio file to make it fade out. I'm just not really worried about that right now, okay? So actually, let's do this the right way. You guys deserve me to do this right. I know that file, I faded it out. So we're going to go back. Yep, there it is. There's the fade. You can see it right there. All right, let's try again. Should fade out here in a sec. Okay, fades out, then that goes to black, and we have our video, okay? Now, there's a reason I did this. I'm going to make this a hair shorter. Make it 2 seconds. All right, we're going to export this file, okay? Now, this is where you're going to notice that in your account, it's going to probably give you, now I uploaded that file, but when I went to download that, it would actually have said, you would have seen, if I would have used one of those Canva songs, it would have actually have said, hey, connect your social media account. And that's when you have to make sure your YouTube account is connected before you download the file. Because here's what's crazy. When you download the file, it's actually going to know, it's going to basically attach your ownership to the file. And when it attaches your ownership to the file or your lack of ownership, then when you upload that to YouTube, boom, YouTube already knows you don't own this. There's no attachment. The linkage is broken. So it's a metadata, which is basically just hidden information inside the file. That's how I'm going to describe it. We don't need to understand how the smart people in this world do these things. We just need to know it's hidden information inside the file. So when you export that file with the data attached, you're good to go. Okay? You are good to go. All right? So while that's downloading, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding this to my video section inside StreamYard. Okay. So if you're using other applications, you have the same capabilities. You'd be able to do the same thing. StreamYard is my go-to tool of choice. All right, let's save this. So I'm going to save this just to desktop. I'm going to call it demo transition. If there's any video people watching that have a better name for this for me, let me know what it is, because legit, it might actually be, maybe it's supposed to be like something else. Maybe it's supposed to be like stinger. I don't know. I don't think it's a stinger, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we're ready. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to, let's see if I can show you. I'm going to go into the studio. Am I a communications major? You know, I was a graphic arts management major in college. So that is what I did. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I'm making sure something something else doesn't break. No, I wasn't, but I've been in mass media. I did mass media in high school. I have done radio commercials for some clients. I was a graphic arts management major, which has nothing to do with communications. It has everything to do with how things are printed, designed and printed. And then I moved into marketing, and here I am. Became self-employed in 2014 and sort of started geeking out on all these fun things and decided this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. All right, I'm going to find a mic that is not on. Hold on. I'm making sure that we don't run into an issue because I'm going to just keep that muted. And then I'm going to just pick speakers that are inactive. There we go. Okay, we should be good. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Enter without mic. I don't want to break anything. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. So this, see, I hate that. So this is the StreamYard Studio. And right now they're going through some updates. Okay, so here we go. This is all you guys in the comments right out here. But I'm going to show you my, so we're going to be in the brand. So we're going to go to brand and we're going to go way down here to videos. And we're going to upload this video clip. James wants me to play this old marketing video that I did a long time ago. I know he does. Demo, where's the demo? Crap, where'd I put that thing? Uh-oh, I thought it was on my desktop. Shoot. Oh, Lord. Hold on. All right, we got to find where we put that. And where we find that is show in folder. It is in, oh my God, it's in like a client project folder. Holy moly. All right, fix that. Okay, so we're back. Let's upload that file. Oop, not backgrounds. What am I doing? Jeez. Okay, here we go. So we're going to upload the video, which is just going to take a second. It's not going to take very long. This used to take forever, and it's gotten so much faster. So we're uploading the video into our video section right here. So these are videos I can play midstream, okay? Like my Be Right Back. But here's what happens is when you click on that video, it takes over the stream. So let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean is when you play a video that's uploaded into StreamYard, what happens is if that audio file or video file has audio, it will also automatically mute your mic. That's a courtesy. It's a courtesy because you wouldn't want to be talking while the video's playing a lot. Believe me, maybe you do sometimes, but most people don't. And we call this a hot mic. And there have been a lot of times I've been watching a stream and I'm like, they do not know their mic is on and they're talking some smack or they're doing whatever. You got to be careful. So what StreamYard does as a courtesy is they make the assumption of if you're going to play a video and it has audio that you don't want to be heard, it's going to mute your mic. And then when the video's over, boom, you're back on screen and you're no longer muted. That video is going to play over you. So it's going to cover you up. So once the video is done playing, it's going to go away and you're back on screen. If you did not want to come back on screen right after the video was done, you would need to remove yourself from the stream. And so, there's those buttons down at the bottom. So let's go back over here. Down here, you would click remove, right? Now, here's the deal. When I play this audio file, it's going to take over the stream and it will mute me. But what I did not know and I've learned is that you can unmute yourself. You can actually unmute yourself and talk. So what I did, the reason I designed that transition video the way I did is because I want to start talking before the transition video is done. Okay? So I'm going to show you what this will look like now. And then I will explain how I did it. So I'm going to click on the video. It's going to mute me. It's going to play that song because the video has audio. But then remember how I faded it out? At that point, I'm going to unmute my microphone and I'm going to start talking to you. You should hear me. And then that video is going to go away. And the reason that's why we had the black screen at the end. So it has a kind of like a little bit of a transition because as of right now, StreamYard doesn't really have what we call transitions, like fading in, fading out. I think they're working on that as well. That I actually don't know for sure. But all right, let's see how this looks. Let's give this a try. This is something I literally thought of at 3 o'clock in the morning. Here we go. Oh, and here we are. We are ready to rock and roll. There you go. So the black screen's probably too long. Okay, I see that now. But did you hear me before I came back on screen, right? Did you hear before I came back on screen? That is an example of a quick, fun little transition video that you could totally make. You know, like you're ready to start your stream and you know, maybe you do your thing and then you're like, all right, let's get into it. Let's do it. It's time for, I'll show you how to do it. Now, this title screen, this screen is not, but maybe like live Q&A. It's live Q&A time. And you could play some fun music, have a fun little video. Boom. You could be like, let's go. Did it do some funky speed up stuff for you like it did me? I don't know. I think I'm literally wearing my computer out. What's up, Sammy Superstar? We had Sammy joining us. All right, so there you go. James says, very cool stuff. Yes, Mr. Hicks, I think it's pretty cool. Literally thought of this at like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. So there you go. So the way you do it, here are your steps. Design a short video. Okay, go to Canva. There's tons of video templates. Just use one of those. That's what I did, and I just put the lava lamp in the background. Add some music to it, okay? You can't necessarily fade in, fade out. So here's how I did that. All right, now I'm really getting all techie on y'all. We're not even getting the stuff done I wanted to get done. Okay, so here's how I did this. I used Audacity. I like what you made in Canva. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that. So what I did, Tyreek, typical Tyreek says, StreamYard should add more banner graphic styles. Yes, that would be fun. There are 4 right now. We have 4 styles in here. We have, banner styles. Like, by the way, if y'all want a free trial to StreamYard, the banner styles are the same as the styles. So you have default, which is their original layout. You have minimal, which is semi, if you look, it's kind of transparent. I don't love that one. I like transparent. I just don't love that look. We have bubble, which is what I've been using. And then we have block. And then comments in all of those also change the style as well. So there's his comment with block. Here's his comment with bubble. Here's his comment with minimal and default. Default's fun. I love the default with the big old face, but it like literally almost always covers me up. So I can't use it very often. Minimal is one I sometimes use when I get lots of big, long comments, but bubble has been my default these days. So there you go. Call me Tyreek. Okay, Tyreek. There we go. Tyreek. That's what we'll call you. I love getting to know my audience members, by the way. I think if Purple Paisley Planner's watching, I think her name is Annette. I know like our Landlord Advocates guy, he's Matt. Yep, Annette. I write him down. Landlord Advocates, Matt, Griffo Productions, Anthony, Purgatory Parent of New York is Cynthia, and Pokegal is Ariana. Those are the ones I know. And of course, Sammy Superstar is Sammy. He's Sammy. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Here are the steps. Design a short video in Canva. Okay. Find a free or something short audio clip, or just go to Epidemic Sound, pay for the subscription, make your own like I did, or just use a audio clip from Canva. The problem is that as of right now, maybe in the future, you'll be able to fade that music in and out. I'm sure it's coming. It's been requested a million times by all of us beta testers. So we're working on it. But here's how I did it. So in Audacity, I just discovered this myself, like literally last week. In Audacity, so this is a free application for PCs. GarageBand on all you Mac people, that's what you can use. I'm going to take a drink. That's what you want to use. Let me do a quick check-in. Oh, I should probably put my glasses on. My eyeballs have been getting worn out. My right eyeball, I have astigmatism and it gets tired and it's been tired. So I should probably put my glasses back on. So here's what I did. I imported a file and then let me do this. I'm going to import this file into Audacity. So if anybody's using Audacity, I had no idea that this was this easy. I've been doing it the hard way for a very long time. A very long time. I don't even want to tell you how long. Okay, so what I did was, all right, we're just going to open up the whole file. All right, so this is the whole file. Whoa, looks crazy, doesn't it? Now I'm going to, I don't know if this is going to play for you. I'm going to play it and watch it at the same time. It's playing through the speakers. Okay, that's not going to work. Hold on. We're going to call this game. I'm going to set this up so y'all can hear what's happening. Maybe. Maybe not. I think I have to play it. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Oh, I might be able to do it just like this. No, that didn't work either. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see why. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Stream, 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 stream. Okay, I think we're going to actually be somewhere. I'm working on it. Here we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So. Right? Kind of fun. Here's what's cool. You can see the audio files. You see that little break right there? That's how I know the song does a quick quiet and goes into, clearly because of these sound waves, something more intense. So I'm going to play that for you. Way more my style. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to select and delete all that. Oh, I may have deleted too much. Nope, we're good. Okay, we're good. So here's the deal. Here's what I had no idea how this was so easy. So here, I only want like 15 seconds because I'm going to fade this out. As I mentioned, I'm going to basically create a tiny audio clip to use in the short video that I'm making for transitions. And it's only for transitions. I don't need this for anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and just like go to the right here. I'm going to go to this part and delete all that. Boom. I only need to work with this audio file the way this is. Okay. Here's what's crazy. So there's a couple things you could do. So obviously we have the file and it's large and loud. Maybe. What's happening? Go. It's breaking on me. Oh, there we go. That's why. Like, look at those audio levels. Do you see those bouncing in the red? We don't want that. So a couple things we can do. We can turn our gain down inside Audacity, just like that. So we fix that, right? Here's the other thing. So you can actually use a this feature right here, which is called, what's it called? Hover. Tell me. Envelope tool, where I can actually create like little, I can select, and then I can like do these funky things if I wanted to, which would be like this. It's fading down. It's going to get loud. I basically just create a roller coaster, right? But here's what's crazy. Did you guys see this? Do you guys want to see? I'm going to be in so much trouble. He's like, what? He's going to be like, what are you doing? Are we still cooking fillets? Yes, we are, baby. We are. Okay. So hold on. Here's this. So here's what I learned. I'm going to undo that because I learned that you can do this so much easier. If you go up here to effect, look at all these effects. We got fade in, we got fade out. What? I had no idea that this was this easy. Watch. It's going to say, if I say fade out, it's going to say, hey, there's no audio selected. Okay. Well, I want to fade out right here. I'm going to fade out there. So if I go to tracks or effect, and then I go to fade out, watch. Zoop. What? Look at that. Zoop. What's up? Photography by Luis Angel. Luis is hanging out with us. Okay, make the wave bigger. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton we can do here, right? We can play around with this all day long. Now watch. I want to fade out. It's going to sound like this. If I just click here and play. Okay, kind of a slow, drawn out fade. But if I select it again and do that again, it's going to fade it out more. Oh, it just got sharper. Okay, let's do it even more. I'm going to go back to effect, fade out. There you go. So it's going to be a faster, sharper fade. Right? So there you go. So zoom in. So we can do that. We can do that a little bit. I don't know if it's going to give you what you want. So Cosmin was like, I mean, zoom in on the wave. Sorry, guys. So yeah, so if you watch, you can also edit differently based on what you see. So you can go crazy like that, right? So if I wanted to fade this even more, what if I want to do a really sharp drop off right here? Well, then I would just select that and I just keep doing that fade thing. This is so much easier than the way I was doing it. So now I'm going to export. Well, this is what you're going to hear. Fading. Okay, here's what I know. My video does not need to be that long. So we're going to go ahead and fade all that out right there. We're going to do it again. So we're going to fade out. We're going to fade out. And then I'm going to grab this. And we're going to fade out. Now you could totally do, now listen, you can do this with that envelope tool. But I find it to be a little bit challenging, and I never can get it to be I can never get it to be smooth and gradual. This thing kind of makes it way easier. There's probably a million other things that somebody's going to be like, duh, you can do like this and this and that again, with Audacity. Where have you been? Again, I'm a tinker. I'm tinkering. All right. So now we have a file. I'm actually going to delete that because this is dead space. This is nothing. There's no reason to add file storage or file size to a non-audio file unless you just wanted that blankness. We don't. So I'm going to export this. Okay. Export it as an MP3. Go back to desktop. Demo intro music. And we're good there. And then again, back to Canva. Oh, I hear the garage door. I'm going to be in trouble, you guys. So if we go back to Canva, right here, if you're on a pro plan, you can upload your own audio. So you would go here, you would say upload media. We're going to say upload. Hi, babe. Everybody say hi. I showed that you were calling me and I was like, I'm going to be in trouble because I'm not answering. It's okay. I am tinkering. I'll be done in like 5. Sound good? Okay. Okay, so back to it. Okay, let me show you. So here's what we have. Audacity has tons of tools, too many to mention. It seriously is like a very robust audio editing application, and it's free. That's what's crazy. It's absolutely free. So, okay, so back to what we're doing. So we're going to upload that music, right? So we're going to upload the media. Desktop. Oh my God, there it is. Maybe. Demo intro music. I'm going to upload it. Again, you have to be on a Canva Pro plan for that. Okay. But you can go create your own stuff. And if you create your own stuff and you own the rights to do that, you're good to go. You could record your own song. You could do whatever you want. You could do voiceovers, right? So now we have our intro music again. And so there it is. And look, our audio is showing up. Oh, I got to get rid of this audio, the old audio. How do I do that? Delete. Okay. So there's the audio I just added. This is the audio we just created together in Audacity. Okay. Now, if you look, the audio length, you see these sound waves. Oh my gosh. Can you guys see that? You probably can't see it. Let me do this. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I hate about. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better, right? Okay. So you see these audio waves, and look, I can tell that we go too far. Our song is too long. Because look, our video itself is only 12 seconds. And if you remember from Audacity, our video is about 15, our file is 15 seconds long. I know that because of this right here. So I know that that video file needs to be longer. So again, this is the whole timing thing. I probably should have done the fade out earlier. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to go ahead and make this video longer. We're going to drag that out. Okay, so now we're at 13 seconds right here. And then typical Tyreek. We're working on that. Once I get to the right place where I can monetize, you'll be able to do a super chat. No problem whatsoever. I will tell you this. If you really want to buy me a coffee or buy me a taco, you can. You can go to buymeacoffee.com/Melanie Diane. I'm actually collecting that money, and once I get to $300, I'm going to do a live stream and we're going to buy something super cool. That's what we're going to do. I got to say though, we are 100% in the presence of greatness, everyone, because Sylvia Nixon is watching. And I'm feeling a little bit under pressure right now because Sylvia is waiting on me to get my shiz together so that we can have some merch. Y'all, so Sylvia, I've talked about before, she has the company Press and Sew, which is where you could literally create your own merchandise line and they will do it all on demand. You don't have to deal with any of the hard stuff like shipping, inventory, get the designs done, which I haven't done. Get that hootenanny over there, and then they will hook you up, just like James. I have a t-shirt from James that I love to wear, and there you go. So what is up, Sylvia? I had to give you a shout out since you're watching. Okay, so all right. Okay. Let's do this. So what we've got is we made the file longer, right? So we made the file longer so that we can get that fade out like I want. So I want that fade out, and then we have this little transition. Now, if you wanted to get real cheeky, here and have some real fun, you could like do a little animated logo, a little animation in here that's kind of like a closeout. If we're fancy like James Hicks, for example, that's what he does, right? So instead, if you don't want to get crazy and you're like, I don't know, that's too hard for me, keep it simple, then just do this little black screen and keep it simple. I'm going to go ahead and see what this is going to look like. I got to figure out, I don't want to show this to you until I figure out what I got. Hold on, elements. Let me see if I have something we can use. I mean, I have a lot of fun things in here that are just going to be silly, but I want to try to do an animated. Now, I hate my logo, which Sylvia, that's actually the whole reason why we got to work on my merch, because I need to just have your husband help hook me up with a new logo for me. Okay. I'm working on this here. Logos. All right. So I got this really lame logo that I hate, but we're going to go with it for now. We're going to go with this version. No, we're going to go with this version. I know you can't see what I'm doing yet because I don't want to show you my junk. Okay, hold on. All right. Back to our stuff. Okay, back to Canva. All right. So I added this logo to this dark screen. So if I play it, it's going to just, whoop, look, see how it just popped in there. But if I go back here, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to animate that. So we're going to animate that. We can do all kinds of crazy things with that, right? We can do a rise. We can do a tumble. I think we're going to do, no, whoa, hey, easy now, whoa, wowzers. Oh, that's kind of fun. Scrapbook. Let's do fade, because fade is so easy, right? All right, let's watch our video. Should fade out. Logo fades in. Okay, it's super fast. That's a super fast transition. And you know why? It's because this slide is super short. So we're going to make this video file longer. We're going to drag that out, make it a little longer. And then we are transitioning. This is one I've been doing lately. Kind of fun, but we're going to keep with dissolve. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Let's start here and we'll play. Ooh, it's still fast. Why is that so fast? Fade. I think I can. Yeah, me. All right, so there you go. That's just an option. We don't have to do it. It is what it is, okay? I'm going to go ahead and make this shorter I think it's a lot. All right, so we have our file. That's how I did that. So when I did the transition earlier, I edited the audio file. I made it fade out so that I can start talking before it's done, right? So let's talk about what that could look like. Let's just re-show it again. I wanted to show you the whole process of designing that transition file, that video file, with your custom audio file that you do with Audacity. So that's how you do that. This little hangout with me while I work on stuff turned into an entire tutorial. So there you go. It is what it is. I gotta wowzers. Gotta make that. I gotta be very careful about that. Okay, let me take this banner down and let's go back to what we were doing in the first place. We'll bring this to full circle, and then I'm gonna wrap this up because look, I didn't even drink my cocktail. It's like melted. It's like melted to nothing. All right, so as I was saying, this would be a great way for you to create a fun, either like an intro, meaning like you open your stream, you talk, maybe you have a countdown, you do a little warm-up session, but you're going to trim that out maybe, right? Well, then you want to have a transition piece so that it's easy for one to go edit that out, the beginning of the fluff out, and then you have something kind of fun to start with. So you could be like, all right, everybody, it's time to start live Q&A. Now, my transition video does not say live Q&A. So again, we were just demoing, using some scraps that we had. And you would say, all right, let's do this. Let's do live Q&A. Let's get started. And we're ready to rock and roll. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Let's do this. So again, what I did in StreamYard was I played the video clip, which will automatically mute your microphone if it has audio. Now this is in StreamYard. We're using StreamYard. It will mute your mic, okay, when you play an audio clip. But you can click on unmute. You can manually unmute yourself and talk while the audio is playing if you really want to. But that's why we did that fade out, because I want to start talking before it goes. That's just kind of that transition piece. Now, you could totally not do that. You could wait until the video is totally done. And then when you're back on, you could start talking again. You don't have to do it the way I just did. I just think there's something kind of fun about being able to talk before that graphic is gone. I see a lot of professionals do it that way. I think it's pretty smooth. I think it's pretty awesome. And that's the way that I think it should be. So that's kind of what's happening. Mike says, you know that you're being productive if your drink melts. Yeah, I know. I came on here to hang out and play around, and I ended up doing a full-blown dang tutorial. So here we are. Oh, thanks, Tyreek. Yeah, Canva is awesome. If you tinker enough with any of these applications, you can do some really cool things, which is what I'm all about. That's the whole reason I do this. Again, I'm all about just DIYing it and being scrappy, tinkering. The thing that's really cool is that in today's marketing world, we can be super scrappy, but it doesn't have to be crappy. Sylvia, that's what one of my shirts is going to say. Sylvia, should I show you what one of my shirt designs are? Is she still here? Sylvia, are you still here? Are you still watching? Because I got some beginnings of the merch. And where we were is, okay, there it is. We got options. What I need to do, everybody, is I need to just send this to Sylvia, and then she's going to have her husband polish it up. They do that. They literally fix you up. So press and sew. That's where you need to go if you're thinking about merchandise. So Sammy Superstar was on here earlier. He kind of got a lot of us all put onto this. James Hicks uses them. We got all kinds of people that use them. So press and sew. I've showed their website before. It's press in with an N. Press in sew. Okay, so this is what I have so far. We aren't going there. Heck no, we're not doing that. I got to change my Zoom so we can get back to... All right, so this is the one, scrappy, not crappy. We've played around with a few things here. I don't know which one we should do. I'm just going to let Sylvia's husband figure this out for me because he's the designer. But this one I love. I'm kind of digging this whole thing right here. So I'm really liking the whole action creates courage. What I don't love is that little piece right there. I think her husband can make that better too. So what I need to do is get this over to Sylvia and her husband, have them fix me up. But where we need to really figure things out is what's my personal logo, right? Because I don't really have a personal logo. And I need a personal logo because if you're going to start creating merch and marketing yourself, I think you got to have something. Because I will show you Press and Sew. See, all I have to do is start typing press, and there it is. If you go to their website, there they are, the beautiful people that they are, Andrew and Sylvia. You got all these people. These are the people that they do their merch for. So here's Kirk Nugent, who's going to be on the show here in 2 weeks. By the way, he's going to be talking about Amazon Live. We got, where's James? James right here. There's Hicks New Media. They have logos. What's mine going to be? What are you going to see on this page when you go click on my awesome merchandise? Right? I need to get that figured out. So here's all of James's merchandise. He went rogue on Sylvia and decided to have like 8,000 designs. So that's him. I'm going to have mouse pads and t-shirts, some wall art, and some other fun stuff too. So go to pressandsew.com and you can see some super cool things. You're supporting these creators and you're supporting the small business of Sylvia and her husband with Press and Sew. So you guys got to check that out. All right. I really have to go. I'm going to be in so much trouble. I was going to create a new intro slide, this thing. I was going to redo this. We didn't get that done, did we? Nope, we didn't get that done. I was going to work on a new outro video as well as that transition thing. But you guys just all showed up and hung out with me. And I love teaching you how to do this stuff when I figured out. So that's what I got. So I'm going to end it with our fun little fake demographic, not the end scene that I normally end with. We're going to end with this one. And I'm going to say good night, y'all. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. Okay. We're on our way to 1,000 subs. I appreciate all your support and everybody that was here hanging out with me tonight. So I'll see you guys later.